Good morning. Today is Wednesday, 5 August. I believe it's 75th day on trail now. It's about 9:10. Been on trail for about 40 minutes. We got a much later start than normal, which seems to be status quo when we stay in town. We stayed at a Station Inn in Pawling, New York. It was an awesome little, inn. It wasn't really a B&B, but it was an awesome little place. Ended up staying there 2 nights. Yesterday we stayed for storm avoidance. The storm went through New York most of the day, late morning into early evening. So we just decided to do a zero while we were there, since the storm was calling for 40-mile-an-hour winds. And it looks like a good thing we did. We've already passed like 10 down trees so far on trail this morning. So I got a shit ton of videos. All my videos finished editing and uploaded. It was like 10 plus videos I got uploaded last night, or yesterday, between the 2 days we were there. So that was awesome. I did end up sending my hammock home. It's just not working out. Although I think I slept better in my hammock, I couldn't get the equipment configuration where I could get my backpack under my tarp and get everything where I liked it. I much more prefer my tent where I can get my backpack inside and spread everything out, easily accessible. I'm sure it's going to be dry. Instead of in the hammock, either trying to tie my backpack to a tree or trying to tie another ridge line, etc. So maybe there are some hammocks that actually have equipment hammocks that go underneath. So maybe I'll look at those sometime. But yeah, for the remainder of this trip, I think I'm just going to stick with my duplex. As much as I'm upset with Z-Packs right now, at least the tent is holding out. We're not quite sure. We're looking not the first shelter, but we're shooting for just over 25 miles, I think, for the day. Give me a second, I'll get the name of the shelter here. Stewart Brook is the name of the shelter. There's some comments about the water, not drinking it, but I don't know. That's only one comment out of all of them. So, but if that one's full or for some reason that doesn't work, there's 2 campsites just a little further up the trail from there. So that's the goal for the day. Let's see. I think. So I think that's it. As always, as things come up, I will jump on and share with you guys. And thanks for watching. I'll see you down trail. Here's just before I jump off. All you can see now is a bunch of leaves and stuff blowing around. But like I said, we've already passed a lot of down trees. So the reports, I didn't look at the reports after the fact, but when we were looking, it was calling for winds up to 40 miles an hour. So that's why we just decided to go ahead and stay there while we were there, and it was available for another night. So we'll see you down trail. So here's the trail, but another example of a down tree, or I guess it's the first one I've shown you. We're most likely going to be going in and out and finding ways around all these trees the next day or two, if not longer. I don't know how long it'll take the trail maintainers to get out here and get the trails down, or get the trails cleared. So yeah, I just wanted to capture that. Ooh. I'm not quite sure why we have the walking boards here, unless again this is like maybe an extremely wet section in the wet season. There's no standing water. The storm that came through yesterday has made the boards slick. There's been a couple of downed trees over them. But yeah, I'm just not sure what the purpose is. Like I said, unless it's extremely murky or swampy like in the rainy season. Since it's been so dry, maybe all the water we got yesterday or the rain got sucked up pretty quick. We've had to step off to get around the trees. So yeah, I just thought I would capture another boardwalk. Like I said, I'm not gonna record too much because you can only watch so much of it until I feel like recording it again, I guess. Let's see down trail. Just another tree down. I don't know. All these trees being down. There's a bunch of different side trails apparently here, but this storm is definitely making it much easier to get lost and go down the wrong trails. We call it squirrel blazing when we go down the wrong trail or get lost. At least that's the nickname we've given it here lately. So far there have been 3 different trails that have split off. I didn't see the names of the trails, but they're blazed differently. Orange, or a couple different colored signs. But yeah, just to capture some of the state of the trail. So you see all the smaller limbs and stuff blown down. That one, I can't tell if it's been there for a while or not. Yeah, friggin', it's definitely making things go slower with all the trees down across the trail, and these boardwalks are slippery than snot, so going much slower over those as well. Let's see you down trail. Yeah, just another tree down. I'm not sure how much of the tree down stuff I'm gonna record. I think unless there's a significant one, I think you guys get the point that there was a storm that went through and blew down a bunch of trees. Like I said, I don't know. I don't think it's very interesting, but I just wanted to try to at least capture the fact that there was a fairly significant storm that did what so far appears to be quite a bit of damage as far as blowing trees down. So I'll see you down trail somewhere. I smell a campfire, which is I just love the smell of burning wood. But yeah, that's a side thought. The trail is it just gets hard to see with all this stuff blown over. I just thought I don't know if that captured it or not, but you can kind of see an outline. But with all this stuff blown over it, like I said earlier, it's making it difficult to follow in a lot of places, depending on how much debris has been blown around. And these walls, I still tell you, I'm just absolutely blown away by these walls. Permission to enter. Yeah, every time I come through one, I've been requesting permission to enter. Last couple of days, it just feels like you're walking into someone's living room or into their village. So it just seems appropriate. I have no idea. Yeah, maybe I'm just losing my mind. But yeah, it just makes me feel better. So, okay, I'll see you down trail. 5 August 11:33, entering Connecticut from New York. This is one of 3 crossings. We got 2 more crossings back into New York, back into Connecticut in the next couple of miles. That may or may not be the 10 Mile River. There's a 10 Mile River shelter right next to her, or right next to it. So who knows? It's not listed on gut hooks. Apparently there's a well down there too, so the Ned Anderson Memorial Bridge. I think this is the 10 Mile River we're crossing. Oh, there's a bunch of things that indicate this is the 10 Mile River, but nothing specifically says it is. But that is awesome. Two rivers merge, I guess. Ooh. We're walking along the 10 Mile River. So far we haven't had any good picture options. Yeah, hopefully it opens up somewhere and we get some good pictures. That would be awesome if these trees weren't growing over it. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see what this opening has. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. That is awesome right there. Okay, well, at least we got a little bit of good footage there, a couple of good pictures. Hopefully we'll have more along this river. We've been walking along it for a while, and that's the first clear picture option or opportunity we've had. And I'll see you down trail. Like we're walking up a little bitty mini ridge line. The routes are kind of awesome, but yeah, so far Connecticut's back and forth between some rocks and all these roots. There seems to be more roots than rocks, but yeah, I'm not sure if we've passed back over into New York or not. There's been no signs, so I don't know if these other 2 crossings back and forth between New York and Connecticut are going to be marked or or signs or not. At this point I'm guessing no. So yeah, so from this point forward we'll just make the assumption we're in Connecticut. So there's a bunch of signs stating this is all like recovery area. I don't know if you can read that or not, but everything basically between the AT and this river is being reforested, I guess, or it was a resource damage is what the note and gut hook says. And then there's all kinds of signs posted along the trail talking about it's closed. So the way we interpret everything, the AT trail path is still open, but everything beyond this sign in the river is what these signs are talking about are closed. So yep, that's the way we interpret it. It almost reads straightforward like that. So unless someone unintentionally worded it that way, I believe we're good. So we'll see you down trail. And just like New York, I mean, we're just across the border, right? So Connecticut seems to have its fair share of these stone walls as well. So yeah, at some point I may have the time to research and see if there's any documentation. I'm sure there is. But if anyone else knows any history about why all these stone walls exist up here, drop it down in the comments at some point. I haven't been getting any notifications of comments, so I think there's a few, but believe me, I may be delayed. It may not be till after I'm done with the AT, but I will definitely at some point get to going through the comments and trying to answer if there were questions. I definitely appreciate any and all comments that are made. I just wish I had more time to get to them and respond. So I'll see you guys somewhere down trail. That is where we're going. It looks like about a 1,200 foot climb, over a mile. So, but yeah, we're gonna walk down this road and most likely straight up. Well, not straight up, whatever. 1,200 feet over a mile. So it's gonna be an up either way. This is part of the uphill here. We've been going for a little while. I can't remember, or I can't tell. Maybe it's somewhere between a mile and a half, about 1,200 feet. I didn't look at the grade, so I don't think. Hopefully, it won't be too bad if it's just consistent like this. It looked like there might have been a couple of steeper spots. There is supposed to be a view at the top, according to gut hooks. So we'll see when we get up there. See you at the top. We're about halfway up this, and it has gotten significantly steeper. Turned into a rock climb, basically. Some of them, we got the little steps. But yeah, this is pretty much what it's turned into. So I don't know if this will be the rest of the way up. It's definitely going switchback to switchback. So we shall see. Yeah, pretty much looks like this is the way it's gonna stay. But I have been deceived before, so we shall see. A viewpoint here on top of the climb. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this mountain. If I'm feeling energetic while I'm editing this video, I'll put it up here in text. But yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Yep, it's a pretty nice view. Yeah, continue on down trail. Yeah, I'm moving kind of slow here lately. So we'll see you down trail. Wednesday, 5 August, 1434. Crossing the New York, Connecticut border. This would be the third one. Third and final. Yeah, I didn't see one on the second, but that would be the final time we will be in New York on this NOBO trip. From what I can tell on gut hooks. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Another state down, and we continue. We'll Connecticut we should have down in like 2.5 days. it'd be 2 days, but due to the mileage, we'll roll into a third day, I believe. So yeah, that's the only update I've got for now. So I will see you down trail. This is an example of what's crossing the trail again. I don't know. That one may have been there for some of it, because it's almost like a path over there. There's definitely some fresh trees added to it. But yeah, this is significantly slowing down progress. The number of trees across the trail. Granted, it's the day after the storm, so no one's going to be out here cleaning it up. We did see some workers cleaning up a road earlier, or before we crossed into Connecticut. But yeah, it's just another challenge added to the trail. Finding ways around. Not really blue blazing. I don't know if we want to come up with a nickname, or maybe there's one that already exists for storm blazing, or going around obstacles. Some of them we're having to go I don't know, 25, 50 feet off trail to get around it. And maybe it's just the ones we're noticing, but for the most part, it's almost like the only trees that are down are right next to the trail or across the trail. So it's odd. See, that one looks like it's been there for a while, but it's hard telling. The roots, yeah. There's another one. But yeah, so I'll see you guys down trail. Imagine living over there. I don't know. We got a plane up here somewhere, but I don't know. There's a river down there. I don't know what river that is. I don't know if that's a town. But I bet those houses, that land down there was a pretty penny. Yeah, see, I'm zoomed in too far. It's hard to see again. There's some kind of river or something down there. Okay, I'll see you guys down trail. Wasp nest apparently got knocked out during the storm. I'm sure it was probably in that tree there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the trail, I think that is the trail right there, right across. Like I said, it seems like these trees only fell across the freaking trail. So I'm gonna go up and around this way. I just happened to cross the wasp nest, the hornet's nest or whatever it was, because I was trying to find a way around the fallen tree here. So, yeah, like I said, this has been the story of the day, trying to find a way around and sticking as close to the trail as possible. Getting a lot of extra spider webs as well there. Yeah, so going around that way might have been easier. But yeah, there's the trail right there. Okay, I'm gonna keep pushing forward as I say, going up hills. Forward is progress. So we've got, I guess, right at 10, maybe a little under 10 miles left for the day. So 2 miles an hour, that's gonna put us there pretty much right at hiker's midnight. So 2000 again. But if we can keep a little better up, we might get there. Estimate anywhere between 1830 and 2000 is the numbers I'm playing with anyways. So we'll see. Yep, I'll see you down trail, guys. Another small bump in the trail. I think this hill is just a couple hundred, I believe. I didn't check the distance. I don't know. So basically, we're kind of doing a roller coaster thing for like the next 8 miles, where we're just going up and down, up and down. Some are bigger, steeper than others, but yeah, just for shits and giggles. This is what we're doing for the next 8 miles. About approximately the next 4 hours. Yep. We shall see you down trail. It is 16:50. We've got just over 7 miles left for the day. So yeah, I don't know. We maybe 2000, and maybe actually later than 2000. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we're still doing this roller coaster thing. Ups and downs, ups and downs. So, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it may be. We might be able to make it by 2000. Like I said, the last 3 miles approximately are all flat. There's a couple of significant downhills as well. However, my downhills, due to some other issues, my downhills are slower, sometimes significantly slower than my ups. And again, that also depends on the grade of the uphill. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. When we get to the shelter, we'll make camp and eat dinner and go to bed. That's pretty much the routine here. Hike, drink, make camp, go to bed. We are, or I am, I guess, I'll just speak for myself. I'm hiking with a couple other people, but I'm getting extremely lazy. So I am focusing on the shelters, preferably sleeping in the shelter so I don't even have to set up my tent or anything. If the bugs are bad, I will set up my tent. Obviously, if the shelter is full, like it was 2 nights ago, I'll set up my tent. Well, set up my hammock then. But I don't know if I mentioned it in this one or today or not, but I did end up sending my hammock home there in Pawling yesterday, or the day we pulled in, or the day we got in. My preference is to have everything in my tent so I can spread it out, easy access, know that it's going to be dry. Like I said, for some reason I think I've already mentioned this, but I just couldn't find a way to get everything hung and organized under my rain tarp on my hammock, up off the ground, accessible from the hammock, in the bug net, etc., etc., etc. I said, and again, this is all sounding really familiar, so I don't know if it's just the discussions I've had, but yeah, I think for the rest of this trip, I will be a ground dweller and sleep in my tent and or a shelter. Like I said, at this point in time, even though it takes less than 5 minutes really to set up my tent, if there's a shelter available, that's most likely where I'm going to sleep, especially if the bugs aren't bad. But yeah, if I need to set up my tent, I would much rather prefer to have my tent in a hammock. And I keep talking about, the trees. There's a tree. Here's another tree. I mean, literally, boom, boom, right, one after each other, right across the trail. I said it may just be permission to enter another one of these walls. I know I sound silly doing that, but yeah, these these trees across the trail are just getting ridiculous. There's another one. That one's kind of on the side, so it shouldn't be an issue. But, okay, I'm going to get off here and try to make best speed down track. I'll see you down trail when something significant comes up, or if I just feel like chatting. See you later. Oh, crossing the road, going through a pasture. I mean, obviously, right? I mean, you go through, you got to climb the hill, right? I don't know. According to gut hooks, we're like a little over a mile, about 500 feet or so. I don't know if that's a hawk up there, hovering over the mountain. I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, I'm too far out to see. So there's one of our neat little fences. I'm not going to go over it. There's no fence, so it is what it is. I'm not sure why that's there. At one point, I'm sure this was some kind of a cattle farm, or there was a fence there. If I'm not mistaken, this is Kent, Connecticut, I think, or near Kent. I think there were some stores and hostels and whatnot nearby here. But I'm gonna keep pushing. I think the other guys are behind me. They had stopped for a break. I don't know if they were gonna stop and actually have their lunch or not. But yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing forward. They must have stopped for lunch, or they would have been caught back up by now. But we'll see. Yeah, there must be some switchbacks or some, if that's, it doesn't look like a mile to me, but it looked like maybe just over 500 feet, maybe, elevation gain. So shouldn't be too bad. We'll see as we go out. I'd heard two things about Connecticut, and I've been trying not to believe anything until I see it. But I heard swamps and boulders. So, haven't really seen any swamps yet, but I think I just found the boulders. Yeah, this hill looks like it's at least gonna go up some. I don't know. Oops. I don't know if we're gonna actually be climbing them, or we're just gonna zigzag our way or switchback our way up steps next to them. But yeah, at least we have definitely found some boulders here in Connecticut. So yeah, it looks like we're probably just gonna switch back and walk in between them. Wow, these trees going right on the boulders. It's insane. I'm surprised they're the ones that aren't blown over from the storm. But okay, I'm gonna get off here and work my way up. Trying to see where the blazes are. Up. Where are you? Oh, we're gonna go up to the right. I don't know. Yeah. We're either gonna go straight up there, or we're gonna go up this way. I'm not seeing a blaze either way. Which this looks more like the trail. Of course, that could equally be the trail. Keep sliding backwards here. That was, oh shit. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get off here and try to find the blaze I'm missing here. So I will, look at that crap. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know what my camera just did. It was just frozen in time. I tried to zoom in to that tree growing right out of the rock, over the rock. That is insane. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get off here and try to find the blaze here, see which direction I'm supposed to be going. So I'll see you guys down trail somewhere. Well, I think, oops, I'm gonna freaking kill myself. I think I'm on the right path. I think I came up to the right of the trail. Oh, there it is, yep. I was like, I'm still not seeing a blaze, but okay. So we are here. I came up the same hill, just a bit to the right. I actually had to do some boulder climbing to get up here. But again, here's another, trees are down, which maybe I couldn't see the blaze. Yeah, here we go. So we're back on a good trail. So I will see you down track. I don't know if I'm just seeing things where there's nothing to be seen, or interpreting things when there's nothing to be interpreted, but I'm telling you, all these trees are literally, they're just on the trail. Every once in a while there's a tree that's not down straight across the tree, or straight across the trail, but for the most part, every tree is only down across the freaking trail. Why is that? Why are the trees only down across the trail? Some of these trees are not fresh. What is that? Bring it. Oh. I don't know, try not to go too far around, but literally, I swear, every freaking tree, there's one that's not across the trail. And again, here's one of those stone fences. Yeah, maybe I'm just crazy. I guess there's one that's not across the trail. I don't know. It just seems to be a little more than coincidence that every tree is going across the trail. Like I said, I'm obviously not out walking in the woods somewhere other than the trail. So maybe it's only the ones across the trail I'm seeing. But yeah, just random thoughts floating through my head. Something's odd. Odd. Let's see. There's another. I know, I keep doing it. Freaking another brick wall. Permission to enter. You can kind of see it going up that side. I did not see any walls on the left. But clearly these walls have meaning, or had meaning at some point. They definitely marked the boundaries of something, a house, a village, an animal pen, I don't know. But they're, across how many states now? It's not not coincidence that we're on the AT and all these brick walls or stone walls were built. They weren't built because of the Appalachian Trail. That is for sure. Okay. Looks like we're approaching our next hill here. Oh joy. Okay, I'm gonna get off here and work my way up this hill. I'll see you guys later. I just wanted to unfortunately capture that stone wall again, even though I keep saying I'm not gonna do that anymore. Yeah. This is the last major climb for the day to Caleb's Peak. Once I get to the top of this, it's down. Yeah, of course we have to summit a peak, so we can simply just go straight back down it on the other side. So yeah, that should put me about 22 miles for the day. So then, once I get to the top, go straight down, and then I'm flat for the rest of the day, which should be just over 3 miles once I'm at the top of this thing, or maybe once I'm at the bottom. Wanted to say, like, today's goal was like 25.5, 25.9, maybe closer to 25.9. I think we'd rounded up to 26, but we seem to do that quite often. So, but yeah, hopefully there's a view at the top of this. So I will jump back on once we get to the top, so you don't have to listen to me pant. So I believe that's the top. So I think I'm almost there. But yeah, I'll jump on once we get to the top. See you up there. Here we are, Caleb's Peak. Yeah, I didn't get any elevation or any of that stuff. So you'll just have to believe me when I say we're on a peak. Whatever. Like I said, that should have been the last major climb for the day. Pretty sure all I got's one big downhill, then it should be flat the rest of the way for today. That is nice, isn't it? Some kind of a bird. Yep, that is awesome. Okay, I'm going to take a few minutes here, enjoy the view, maybe see if I can get a hold of the lone wolf and pace, make sure the fire is still burning within them, and then I'm gonna head downhill. So I'll see you guys down trail. St. John's Ledges. That's a viewpoint. Probably really shouldn't be doing this since I'm running out of daylight, but what the hey. It's looks like a pretty awesome view. Yeah. Again, too bad. Let's see if we can get down here without killing myself here. And again, without taking my pack off, I'm a stupid idiot. Oh, that definitely is a nice view there. I have no idea what river that is. We're in Connecticut. I think supposedly we'll be walking around that, or walking along that river at some point. But yeah, zoom back out here. That's those are some awesome places to live out there. Secluded. I don't know, some of those look, oh yeah, that would have been a pretty penny there. It's about as close as I can zoom in. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to continue down trail so I can get to the campsite. So, or the shelter. So I'll see you guys down trail. You know, New York liked its ups and downs. They were straight verticals. Looks like Connecticut also likes some straight ups and downs. I'm not gonna record much of this because I don't want to fall. But yeah, this should be the last major down for today, coming down off of the Jacobs, or what was it, Caleb's Peak, and whatever the ledge thing was we just came from. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get off here so I can get to the bottom of this without killing myself. I'll see you down there. That is a big boulder. I don't know if I can see. Can you see? That is a huge boulder. So it's 1930. I'm almost down this cliff that I was just showing you. Like I got like 0.2 miles to go on it. But literally this is dangerous, and it's 1930, so it's about to get dark. I just got in touch with Lone Wolf and Pace. They're just now getting to the top of Caleb's Peak. So they're gonna they got a little bit further to go before they start this descent. So I gave them the heads up how dangerous it is, and they're gonna be starting it just before sunset or just before dark. So hopefully they don't have any issues getting down. They might get down before it gets completely dark, which I hope. So I don't know. We'll see by the time I get down here what's going on, and then reevaluate. I mean, we're still going to the shelter. I'm just trying to figure out if I need to wait at the bottom of the hill for those two, or if they're going to be okay. I mean, I think they're going to be okay, but they're just, once the sun goes down, they're going to have to go even slower. So, okay, I'll see you guys down trail. It's 1935. I just got down off the mountain. The other guys should be starting shortly. I'm gonna go ahead and keep heading towards the shelter. Got basically 2.5 miles to go. It should yeah, it's gonna be after 2000 by the time I get there. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna be getting dark. Well, it's gonna be getting dark here real soon. I think it's gonna be headlamp worthy for those two coming down that mountain. So interesting. I don't know what that was. Interesting that there's two vehicles parked here. I don't know. Hopefully they didn't hike to the shelter. I don't know. Maybe they're out here camping. There's a couple of campsites out here as well, tent sites. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward. No authorized vehicles beyond this point. Gotcha. I'm still looking. Make sure I didn't miss the blaze. Oh, they're there. I'm just out here walking. Yeah, I'll see you guys down trail somewhere. I have no idea what river this is. I mean, it just says River Road. Interesting that there's a fire pit over there. Since there's a bunch of signs saying no fires and no camping. Looks like there's someone has a boat or a kayak or something down there, but I don't see anybody. There were two young guys. Maybe a young guy and a young girl, I couldn't tell. Walking by. Been walking down this dirt road for a mile. Like I said, no clue what that actual river is. It's definitely nice. It's be cool to kayak down that, or enjoy kayaking down it, swimming. If it wasn't dark and I saw it a mile and a half to go, I'd possibly go play in it, but I don't know. I did rinse my shirt out earlier in one of the streams that I hydrated in, but yeah. Looks like do not block, blah blah blah, no ATVs, no bikes, footpath, no bikes again, I guess. Is that what it says? Footpath, no bikes. Yep. And of course we got the ATC symbol, or AT. Okay, I'm going to, I guess, keep going. Like I said, I'm hoping, as you can see, it's already getting dark. I'm surprised the light hasn't kicked on my camera yet. But yeah, I'm going to try to make it to the shelter. Footpath, no vehicles, no horses. Welcome to Appalachian Trail, blah blah. Yep. So I've got, I can't see. Looks like about a mile and a half maybe to go, estimated, just off of that road. I had like 2.5 that mile. That road was supposed to be a mile. So we will see you most likely at the shelter. Like I said, I'll try to pull it out. Hopefully there's no one else at the shelter, especially with the other guys so far behind me. They're definitely gonna get in there late. But it looks like I am walking next to this stream or this river. So if I do get any good views without having to go too far off trail, I'll try to jump over there and get them on here to share with you guys. So we'll see you down trail.